Why is Rhode Island called Rhode Island when it is not an island? That right there might be the biggest question about the state, and something I had always kind of wondered until I decided to look it up and make a YouTube video about it. One explanation I had heard was that the name came from the term Rogues Island, which was used to describe Rhode Island in its early years because it was originally populated by outcasts from the rest of New England. But this is not it. The term Rogues Island was given to Rhode Island after it was established with the name Rhode Island. The reality is that the name was given to the area by Italian explorer Giovanni Verrazzano in 1524, although he never intended to name it this. When he was exploring the Narragansett Bay area, he described a large island that was about the bigness of the Greek island of Rhodes. He actually named this island Louisa after the Queen Mother of France, but that somehow never caught on. Historians debate which island in the Narragansett he was describing, but most have felt it must have been the island of Aquidneck since it is by far the largest, although it is only about 1/14 the size of the Greek island of Rhodes, and it's hard to see any real similarities between Aquidneck and Rhodes. Flash forward 112 years to 1636 when Roger Williams would famously leave Boston and head south to found a new colony based on religious freedom. He would found the city of Providence, which was named after the religious idea that God provides for man. Soon many more religious centers would move to Williams Colony and would settle on the mainland as well as on the big island of Aquidneck. Reading Verrazzano's description of an island like Rhodes, and assuming that he must have been talking about Aquidneck, the island was officially named the Isle of Rhodes, or Rhode Island, in 1644. In 1663, these settlements united and were given a royal charter by King Charles II, which is a notable document because it gave the new colony the right to self-govern and gave its people religious freedom. This charter would function as the colony and later state's constitution until 1843. This new colony was named Rhode Island and Providence Plantations to account for both the settlers on Aquidneck, or the Isle of Rhodes as it was now officially named, and the settlers on the mainland in Greater Providence. Rhode Island and Providence Plantations is still the official name of the state, but since it is a bit of a mouthful, it is usually shortened to just Rhode Island for casual conversation. The island of Aquidneck is still officially named Rhode Island, although that name never really caught on and most people today still use the Indian name of Aquidneck to refer to it. Most maps either say both Aquidneck and Rhode Island, or just Aquidneck.